Call of Duty points are now in Infinite Warfare. If you want the best way to get free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start getting yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Now today's video is going to be another episode of my Infinite Warfare Best Class Setup series, and today we're going to be focusing on the Titan LMG, which is the third or the last LMG you get in Infinite Warfare. And you guys know how much I love the raw LMG as well as the Mauler, and I really didn't show that much love to this gun until about a few days ago because I was just so wrapped up and I got that tunnel vision playing with the raw because it was so good that I almost forgot to try out this gun, and basically everyone was requesting it, and so I said, you know what, I might as well throw this gun on, and I actually have every single variant for this gun. I guess I'm just a lucky guy out of supply drops because I did not buy any of them. Is it just me, or when I open supply drops, every single time I keep getting LMG variants? I got the common raw like 20 times literally in my supply drop opening video, and that's basically it. This is the Titan, so this is the last LMG you unlock. I have every epic variant, or not every epic variant, but there's only one. Every variant of this gun. Gonna be giving you guys the best class setup, talk about the variants a little bit, as well as how to play with this gun and what makes it good. But before that, you guys know the drill. 2,000 likes would be absolutely awesome, and that would be the goal. I want to do like a super triple upload or something late night tonight, so I'd really appreciate if you guys could all show some love, you know, give me some feedback, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let's get right into this video. Okay, so the Titan LMG, let's throw the class setup for it up on the screen right now, and let's talk a bit about it. So the class setup that I use with this Titan is going to be very similar to the ones that I use with the other LMGs, but this one I use it a little bit different. Let's actually not throw the class setup up right now. Let me talk about it for a second here because I need to explain it, and then I'll throw the class setup up. Basically what I do is with this Titan LMG, I have two really good variants. The rare variant, I think it is, it gives you 10% additional score, I think it is, and also allows you to move faster. And the epic variant actually has the custom Trojan sight as well as reduced recoil. So these are the two variants I tend to pick between. And basically, I really do like the ability to move fast on the rare one and the extra points, but the epic variant is just too good. This gun does have a tad bit of recoil. It doesn't have much recoil, but especially if you use the right variant, which is the epic variant, or you throw a grip on it. But it does have definitely more recoil than the other two LMGs. And the custom Trojan sight, basically every single variant of this gun, or you don't even need a red dot on this gun, it just comes with this sort of weird box square sight that you guys see on my screen. But the difference with the Trojan sight of mine is basically that when I highlight over an enemy, it makes them yellow. And this is like built-in pinpointer. It's even better than pinpoint in my opinion. And that's basically what the benefits are of this epic weapon. So I definitely do recommend using the epic if you guys can get it, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not like there's a lot of better epics in the game. This gun is still really good with this class up with any other variant of it. So basically, what the idea behind this class setup is, it is similar to my other LMG class setups, but this one I want to move extra fast and get the leg up on my opponents. And we'll throw the class up on the screen right now. For real this time, boys. You guys can see it up there right now. As far as the attachments, they are the same on all LMGs. This is the best attachment for LMGs, stock quick draw suppressor. I've tried out different things. You might actually have to run a grip on this thing, so you could swap out grip for the suppressor if you guys really feel like you need the grip because you don't have the epic variant, which already reduces recoil. I could definitely see that happening. You could swap out grip for the suppressor or even swap it out for the stock. I wouldn't recommend taking off quick draw, though you definitely need it on LMG. Now, as far as my perk setup, I'm running with Ghost and Recon. Very good perks to play the mini map. You know, this one allows you to know where the enemies are at and to rush them. Second perk, I'm running Momentum. Third perk, Marksman, of course. Now, basically, like I said, the whole thing behind this is to move fast. With this LMG, you're going to be moving so fast with Momentum, and even if you have that rare variant to stack onto it, you're going to be moving even faster. Basically, what Momentum does is as you're sprinting around the map, you're going to be gradually increasing your speeds and gradually sprinting faster until you stop, slide, double jump, or wall run. Those things all slow down. I don't know if wall run does it actually, but those other things all slow down your momentum and basically put your momentum down. So the main thing about this class is when you're rushing around the map, you don't want to be jumping a lot. You just want to be running straight ahead if you want to get that maximum speed. Of course, when you see an enemy or when you're going around a corner, always jump around the corner, always jump in gunfights. Don't worry about losing your momentum. It's not that big of a deal. But definitely make sure you're not sliding randomly, because then you're going to basically make the momentum perk useless. Now, I love this class up because this one, it has a little bit more recoil. It's not as good at distance as the Mauler or the Raw, but this thing is absolutely deadly up close, and that's basically why I'm designed this class to be fast like my other LMGs, but even faster with momentum. And then of course, I'll say this again, I've said it in every single LMG class setup, but just in case you guys haven't seen my other ones, you need to run your combat rig needs to be the Merc with reactive armor and with the Man-at-Arms trait. There's no other option. You have to run Man-at-Arms because it gives you the extra ammo, and it also allows you to run at full speed with an LMG. Now, the default LMG's move speeds they're actually leaked with the other leaks. The default LMG's move speeds in this game, I believe, are 0.9 or 0.90, or maybe they're 0.92. But basically, with an SMG, you're going to be moving at 0.98, and with Man-at-Arms, you're going to be moving at that full capability, and it's definitely a huge step up. When you don't have Man-at-Arms, it is super duper noticeable how much slower you're playing with an LMG, and that's basically what has held LMGs back in previous Call of Duties. But now in this game with Man-at-Arms, you definitely need to run that. Now, let me give my overall opinion on all of these LMGs and what I think of them, because everyone knows what I think of, the SMGs and the assault rifles. I still have to make a vid talking about all of them together, because I did make, a wrap-up vid on my SMGs, basically, when I talked about the best SMG in the game, which I think is the UMP, but it's closely followed up by the ERAB. But as far as these LMGs, I think the Raw is the best one overall. I think the Raw is probably, honestly, the best gun in the game still, especially with them nerfing the Volk. They nerfed the Volk, but they left the Raw the same, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, I thought the Raw was like an upgraded, more powerful version of the Volk, but now they've nerfed the Volk a little bit, and the Raw has been left the same. I wouldn't be surprised, though, here, we're supposed to be getting a patch in the early weeks of December, that if they definitely are going to be doing a ton of balancing changes, and I'll definitely be making all the videos and following that up. But the Raw, I think, is really good, and I absolutely love the variants of that one. I do like the Mauler, and the simple reason I like the Mauler is because that gun absolutely melts people. That gun just destroys people. It literally deletes them. It probably kills even faster than the Raw, or faster than the Titan. The Mauler is kind of clunky, and it's kind of got a weird sort of feel to it. I don't find it that smooth, even when I'm running perks that make it faster. But the cool thing about that gun is it absolutely destroys people. It gets kills that are kind of like where I feel like I'm BSing the enemies. Like, sorry, buddy, I just destroyed you. And also, it also has the nuke variant on that one, which is, of course, a huge thing to have a nuke variant on the Mauler. That's definitely a positive, because in this game you're limited to the amount of guns you can get nukes for. I basically, whenever I go for a nuke, just use the NV4, but of course this game is pretty new now, and that's going to get boring over playing this game for a full year, and that's what I think of the Mauler. As far as the Titan, what makes this gun good is the custom built-in Trojan sight. I absolutely love that. I think that's super dope, and it's similar to the epic version of the FHR-40, which is the Windfall. That one also has like a custom built-in elo sight where it lights up the enemies as yellow. I think that is definitely a positive. I mean, it's definitely not going to hurt. Yellow, red, and orange, I think, are scientifically proven to be the most attractive colors to the eyes, or like what your eyes will lock onto the quickest. And that's basically really good, because when the enemies are lighting up yellow, especially maybe if you tried to even stack this epic variant, if you even stack that with pinpoint, you could maybe be getting double the effect. I never even thought about that until now. Obviously, I do like Marksman. I think Marksman dominates the third perk slot, especially in guns where you're going to be shooting them at a longer distance. But pinpoint might be something I'm actually going to have to try that out tonight. Of course, this weekend is going to be double XP weekend, and I'm going to be working on I'm working on finishing my SMG camos right now. I'm also working on taking my salvage up, because I want to unlock like every epic gun in the game for you guys. I really want to get every epic gun in the game, make videos on the important epic guns, and tell you guys if they're really worth buying, if it's worth having the amount of salvage to buy an epic gun. Because I know personally, when I look at the variants, some of them sound cool. Oh, more damage, infinite damage range, or more experience. These things sound really dope, but it's actually, you need to test them out, and things that sound cool on paper or on the stats card, because it's not paper, it's virtual stat card in the game, might not always be the coolest thing. And also another thing is that in the game, they have the stats charts where they show the damage, the accuracy, mobility, and all that stuff. And that stuff is somewhat accurate, but over the history of Call of Duty games, that has had major inaccuracy, so definitely do not trust that when you're looking at the variants. You sort of have to trust your own playstyle and feel of it, and what other people, on the interwebs are saying about that variant, and that's basically how I go off of it. I'm working hard to get you guys all of these epic variants and to cover them, so I really appreciate if you guys could support this video with a like. That would be absolutely awesome. 2,000 likes will be the goal, of course. And if you guys are new, please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm working my ass off, I waited for this game to come out. I had a really good year during Black Ops 3. I uploaded quite a bit and I gained a lot of subscribers. But I'm trying to go even harder this year. I want to be that #1 guy for Infinite Warfare. I want to cover literally every single thing you guys need to know, while also covering the stuff about Modern Warfare Remastered. That game is sort of, it's an awkward spot for me with Modern Warfare Remastered, because the game is new, but it's really old. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what people want to see from that. So actually, that's a good question, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. As far as Modern Warfare Remastered, what do you guys want to see? Like, do you need tips on that game? Do you guys need class setups? Like, I don't really, it's kind of hard for me because the game isn't new, so it's hard to understand what different levels people are at with Modern Warfare Remastered. But you guys can let me know that in the comment section down below. I'd really appreciate, actually, if you guys are still watching right now. Leave me some feedback on what you guys think would be cool videos for Modern Warfare Remastered, because I have some ideas, but I always love to hear your guys' feedback as well. Drop a like, subscribe for Cookie, no Lookie, and I'm out. Peace. See you guys later with some more uploads.